Yo, as a fighting game fanatic, I've always dreamed of a One Piece fighting game. Being a huge Dragon Ball FighterZ fan, I literally drool at the thought of arcs is blessing my favorite franchise. But how would a One Piece FighterZ even look like? To answer that, I decided to revisit One Piece Burning Blood, a fighting game centered around the Marineford arc up to Dressrosa, basically the OG Bleach Rebirth of Souls that's also been on my channel, both of these being like a simplified anime Tekken style game. And we'll focus on his combo since we all love that here. And not gonna lie bro, the combo does go a bit more in depth, so it'll be a fun showcase of what a modernized One Piece should keep or could look like. Burning Blood was just underappreciated. Also, not having any One Piece content on the channel is just criminal for me. How can I not, bro? Let me just quickly go over the basics for my viewers, because I'm gonna assume that y'all don't know much about this 10-year-old game. Me neither, honestly, but there's actually so many layers to this game. But here's the basics. First off, it's a 3-man tag fighter game, all of them having their own health bar. By the way, Tokon, please take notes. Although my only gripe is that the health bar is too low and that the hits on the kick can reach max a bit too early. So with Square or Y on Xbox, you have your auto combo light attack, that's in every anime game. And you can also press triangle for a heavy string. Both having a down version and a dash version and a jumping version as well. But yeah, there are also cross-ups too where you have to refresh the block button. Limited controls until you find out about R1, where you have 3 specials. You can press R1 plus light, or sorry, R1 plus your quick attack, R1 plus your unique attack, and guard, all having different uses. And these are commonly seen to be used at the end of your combos for combo enders. With Mihawk, his actually has 3 follow-ups. Oh my god, this is so sick. And you can hold your ability gauge with L1, and you can see him activating. It kind of uses that blue gauge at the top there, and these can power up your moves. And they also give you unique functions and special properties, like Mihawk having this dash from it. But as you can see, other characters with Devil Fruit, they can have really completely different stuff. Smoker appearing behind you using his Smoke Devil Fruit ability because he's a smoke man. So there's 3 main types: the type that powers you up, the Devil Fruit one that can be seen with that symbol, or the Hockey one. You can have both as well. What's cool about the unique properties is that, for example, if you have Devil Fruit, if you're a Logia type where you turn into an element, you can combo break, you can phase through things. As you can see, you can power up your moves with it as well. And the way that you counter these Logias is with Hockey and stuff. So different moves have Hockey or different properties. And also your ability gauge, if you have Hockey, you can just activate your ability when they activate their ability. There's just a lot of layers going on. The last unique one is Conqueror's Hockey. This kind of behaves like Guilty Gear Strive's roaming cancels. There's a few different types, but in combos, this turns to red where you can keep it going. And single. So it can work to extend combos. It has very limited hits, and as you can see, he rolls back out. So the timing is really strict on these Conqueror's Hockey extensions. But there's a lot of tech there. You can also get those cool Conqueror's Hockey clashes, which is really sick. It has a lot more tech though, like nullifying projectiles, combo breaking, and a lot more things like that. So I'm a big fan of stuff like that, how Conqueror's Hockey and Devil Fruits and everything works together, but it's a lot to manage, so every character is very different. I'm curious to see how they would balance all of these if they did do a modernized One Piece game. That would be kind of sick. Now you have these teammates, right, so you can actually DHC them. So that can be really interesting. It uses some of that unity gauge that's at the bottom of the screen that you can extend combos like so. That can be really sick. And that's just your awakening gauge where you awaken. I'm pretty sure some characters can awaken mid combo, and then when you're awakened you get access to your ultimate attack. With that being said, here are a few of the coolest combos I wanted to showcase and break down. There's just so many cool characters in this game, but I decided to pick 11 of my favorites from the show, starting with older Luffy. So for this first one, Luffy can actually link his down attack and his down range attack, walking forward, connecting into one of his supers into the next one too, using that roaming cancel with the Conqueror's Hockey. The timings are a bit hard, which is nice because that actually makes it satisfying. And then if I get the timings right, he lands into it, and then I can time it to go into his second attack too. The second one uses these bad boys as projectiles. You do 2 of these into his special movement option, the dash attack. This, step forward, then you cancel it. Oh, I messed up the timing. And I just love how this dash uses a special movement option into that. But the timing on this is a bit rough. I got it. Let's go. That's sick, bro. And you can also link in his third special attack. So sick, man. Yo. Bro, even from jumping attacks, you can go into his special skill, go into his Hockey, balance him out, go into his auto bombo. You feel me? Movie. And spoilers if you haven't seen Luffy's transformations and all, but he has so much hit stun on his attack that he can go into Awakening and still attack from there. You can use his Hockey into his attacks. His Awakened form has specific hits though. So from his movement special, you can Awaken, and then you can do the Hockey into the first attack. And then you can do Hockey into this attack. Then you can link that to go, which is so sick. Oh my god. And it's still not done. You can do more, by the way. And if we combine all these concepts together, our first combo with the second one, move forward, go into hockey, you can awaken, land the culverin by just pressing circle, and then hold hockey, holding it forward, and right when they're landing, you go into your ultimate so that they land right into that for a TOD. That's movie transforming and ultimate all in one combo. Oh my god, count me in, baby. Sheesh. And the thing is, it's actually pretty hard. Like, it's not that easy, but it's still challenging. So that's what I like about combos. Oh, poor grandpa. I'll save the Conqueror's hockey tech for later, so let's continue with Zoro. I want to add him here because I feel like he's not supposed to have a lot of combos, but he has a lot of unique stuff. Having two versions of himself was sure when he got that do-rag on. The first unique thing about him is that if you use his ability with the jump button, you get like this dash thing, and you can actually use this to extend combos. It's a bit tricky, but after the third hit of his auto combo, you go into that holding it a little bit so you can get a dashed, a charge attack, then you can continue from there. It's a bit tricky, not gonna lie. And then with the Shura version of Zoro, you can go into this special to add on damage as a combo ender. He used to be able to do this combo where he juggles up in the air into his heavy grab, but that got nerfed. They should bring it back though, because I feel like that's sick, being able to combo your grabs as well, especially because you get unique animations from it, which looks like this. But something else he has is just so much hit stun on this tilt attack or this dash attack. So you can do this and then tag right into any characters, combos, however you want, which is really sick. So no, you need to change, just classic tag setups, you know. Actually, Zoro, most characters have something like this, but yeah, I'm just including it. Of course, on these tag combos, you can still dash after the third hit if you get the timing right to extend. His third skill, if you hold it all the way, nothing happens. But if you time it just right, then he'll glow red, and that becomes an unblockable, as you can see. But the tag stuff is easier on just the regular version, so here I tag into like a jumping combo into the rails from there. The only thing though, after this move and after the downward slash, he can awaken, but for some reason he's putting so much recovery, so he can't combo afterwards. So if they just remove this recovery to make it comboable, that would be movie. But I guess that's why Conqueror's hockey is so nice. What's cool about his ultimate is that you can do his mobility dash thing, and then that links with his ultimate attack if you get the timings right. That can be a cool extension on, but a bit trickier. I'll show an easier one that leads to a TOD. His best combo starter is from that third special, especially if you can get the unblockable grab, where you get the dash attack, and then you end with the skill again into his ultimate. So you do the dash attack, and then after the third auto combo, you do the range attack, and everything kind of links together, and this leads to a TOD. That shit movie, bro. Hey, Zoro, show him the beautiful animations. Can you imagine this in 2026 or something? Like with modern graphics? Oh my god. Don't get me started, bro. Now we got Sanji with unique juggles to him. So he has the skywalk that actually let him juggle his combos. A simple extension to hold your ability the entire time to down plus range, skywalk, still holding the ability, and then you do auto combo in the air because he has an aerial one because he can skywalk. You can also add these after his dash attack into his grab, bring them up, skywalk holding the ability, Taishi. But where it gets real cool is when you skywalk, let go of the ability, then you can juggle them back down and stuff. So you can do things like this. Whew, into the follow-up thing. That one was just done with a normal jumping attack, and then you do the second special that has two follow-ups to it, so you press it twice. But with bigger delays, you can go into the third attack, which is really sick. The third one has two follow-ups as well if you get that to land. The third skill also works as a launcher, so I can still skywalk up in the air and juggle them. From what I understand is if you hold the ability, you stay up in the sky, so you keep on floating up, you keep that skywalk property. But if you let go of it after the first hit, then you juggle back down to the ground, you lose that float ability. So hold it on the first one, the second one you start falling, where you can connect that third special again with the follow-up. And bro, not gonna lie bro, these are actually really hard if you get the timings right. It actually feels like fighting game combos for real. Holding them up, fall down, you can juggle them up again. I missed it, but you can get double juggles on that. It's crazy. Yeah, I see some crazy Sanji combos and they're quite difficult. I ain't gonna act like I got these because I do not. Does this go into ultimate? Yes it do. Let's go. Oh my god, these felt like fighting game combos for real, bro. You could get like double, triple rejumps there. Yeah, it's kind of crazy. Look at Sanji go, bro. Oh, wait, what the? Hey yo, if y'all don't watch the show, y'all don't know what's going on. Yo, and while Sanji's up, bro, how can we not talk about how he can't hit girls in this game? You guys see this? Oh my, what the hell? Yeah, so how do you battle? And she broke out a hit stun. Oh my god, yeah, it's kind of hilarious. That's why people can use them online, but this is just so canon, bro. Next up, we got one of the homies. One of my favorite characters, Ace, baby. I'd be rocking those purrs IRL. First off, he's a fire boy, and his range attack combos 3 times, delayed a little bit. And then it has 3 follows, so you can kind of combo it together. That's in a combo in itself, where you can go into all of his specials, getting powered up if you used his double fruit ability beforehand. But what's cool though is that you can also add his 3rd special and then branch with his 2nd special. And I think he has some character specific stuff, but if you don't press anything afterwards during his stun, you can still combo afterwards. Let me see if I can get it to go. Bop. Bop, bop, bop. Enter the auto combo, powered up with a double fruit. Why not let it fly? Seems like it should work on everyone, but it doesn't. Boom. In the corner, it's free though. I also wish you could do like his teleportation mid combo, but you can't really extend more. That was actually gonna say, but you can't really extend more afterwards, sadly. But the only real big combo he has is juggling up into his Fire Fist whenever you can. And here's an example of how it works on a few characters mid-screen, like Mihawk over here, but I know it also works on Sanji, Robin. You can go into his ultimate right after his 3rd auto combo hit. In the corner, you can actually continue into his corner. Oh my god. Yo, it's just cool how he has like some character specific combos, some juggles, and a little bias on my end. I'm not gonna lie. You can also combo after his special, his circle thing into his ultimate. But yeah, I feel like there's so much potential with his fire and stuff, like in the actual FGC, like in the actual fighting game. I feel like that'll go crazy. Now it's time for Law, bro. I have to explain his unique ability first. All right, as you can see, all of his attacks are blackened out until you activate his room. Basically, in this room, you can control it as he pleases. So for example, if you do down tilt, you can teleport away. If you do the forward tilt, you teleport behind them for an attack. You can also do the down slash to slash anything inside the room, and you also get access to your special abilities, which all versions have different looking versions of these. But what's cool as well is that you can hold it, and room can go as big as you want it to be. Know what I'm saying? And yeah, you can slash everything inside of it. Taishi, shambles around. I can do, wait, let's see. I can do this into shambles. Hell no, bro, there's a lot. And you also have this special ability to like dash around as well, which is kind of sick, which helps with the mobility and stuff too. But you throw them up, you go into any of his specials. This version of dual lock can connect 2 specials together, which looks really sick. All of the laws work the same, just having different specials. If you do the auto combo, room starts up, but if you auto combo with room up, then you get like a full hit. So for this one, after 3, I launched them up still with triangle, and then I need to time them coming down, so I need to delay it to land that 2nd special. But you can also hit them up, and then if you time it right, you can get a juggle to continue there. And if you want to do that alternate juggle way, an easier way to do it is you hold ability and then you press your auto combo, and that works out a lot easier. So remember how you can slash everything in room? Well, you get a really cool combo from that. With room fully out, you can use your ability to, you know, close the distance or whatnot, and then you slash the whole room. You go into shambles, and you can still connect his special afterwards. That's a sick combo. Oh my god. Still having room after shambles again, Taishi. And with room already out, if you land the 1st special, you can time your ability, go into the auto combo, and still pick them up afterwards, which is really sick. And you can also combo into the grab, which is pretty cool, doing 2 hits here, juggle them up into room, and then you time it when they come down into the rest. Alright, we're back to regular law, and I want to showcase a double juggle combo. And then on the 2nd one, you call room, injection shot right away. That combos into his ultimate, which is really sick. Did we get it? Oh my god, room is such a sick concept. Imagine room in like a fighting game, in like a modernized Dragon Ball FighterZ. The fact that you can, you know, teleport to different places and stuff like that, I feel like that would be so sick. Crocodile, he has 2 really sick concepts that I want to kind of explore. First of all, it's really cool how he has air specials, because some characters, they lose that ability in the air where you can still, you know, power them up. He has this long range dash attack, and then if you're close enough, it actually peels them back in, where you can combo into anything that you want. So you can do something like this, bop 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 bop, into that 2nd skill. And I really like how it can combo with like this hook. I feel like that hook will be really sick to have like in an FGC type environment. But what's cool is that he can combo off his movement ability, which is really cool. It can give him new combos. That's what I was talking about in the Ace's section. I wish Ace had more of this. But even with the launch or hook, you can do the forward range attack, teleport behind them, and then you go into your specials from there. The coolest combo is you can combo his 3rd skill into that teleport, and then you combo the rest. But his on decay can kind of come in, so you can do some shorter combos, maybe some like this. They can easily just add some extra stuff here. The thing is, his auto combo, if you hold down during it, you get one tornado. So what they could do, bro, one tornado, and then this combos with that, and then you teleport behind them, and then you pick them back up, or you pick them back into the hook. Oh, that's movie, bro. And you can see here, when you hold the ability, it adds a lot to it. So the best version of this is that you teleport behind them, 2 hits, and then you go into Desert La Sparta. And his awakened state becomes a little cheater and uses a poison, a hook, but you can still do the same thing where you do a dash, range attack, knock them back, teleport behind them, 2 hits into the ultimate. I think you might be able to push it to 3 hits too. And you can add it after his tornado thing, which turns into a whole TOD. But there's just so much potential with this character. Like, imagine him in the FGC, ramming accidentally, like turning the whole field to sand, adding ground bounces, wall splash. There's just a lot of potential with Crocodile. The cool thing about Rob Lucci is he can transform, bro. And it's not even just an awaken, it's just an ability. And it changes his moves and stuff, but this makes for really cool combos, so I want to focus on this. Rob Lucci himself has a lot of cool combos, and you can link into his different skills and all that. The way you want to transform is you want to do his down range, transform holding back into quick. And these let you extend combos like so, but it's actually quite difficult. It's also cool how he transformed into his other beast mode to get the grabs and stuff. That's sick. In this form too, you can easily extend back down into any combos that you want. Another transform is after the 4th hit of your auto combo, you can do the 3rd special, hit them up, transform, hit them down, extendo like so. That's really cool, but Rob Lucci himself has a lot of really cool combos, especially with that special teleportation type move. Boom, 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 hit them away. And in his beast mode, this combo is especially really cool because of how he just flies around. Like, what? And you can still pick them back up. And this is just done with a down smash input, or sorry, the down range input. I can do the down normal attack, down quick, and I think I can fire a bunch of other specials, pursue afterwards. That would be sick if I could pursue, pick them back up, like kind of like a super dash, right? And when he awakens, he does turn into his beast form right away, but you can still switch forms, swap it easily. And he probably has a lot of different ways to combo into ultimate. I just really like this version, being easier, close to the wall, bop, bop, into the ultimate. But I'm sure, bro, Rob Lucci probably has way more routes in his beast form with the flying and stuff. What is going on? So I feel like there's a lot more tech to this character, but I just love being able to change forms and stuff, you know? Damn! Now we back to the Conqueror's Hockey combo tech. I won't spend as much time on these last ones because we covered a lot with Luffy. So like usually can get these loops delaying the timing, so it can be kind of strict right at the end into the rest. But you can also do normal attack, range attack, and then you pop it, walk up into the rest however you wanna. And what's cool is that you can also do his 2nd skill, charging it, and then while you charge it, you tap your Conquerors. And I think you can actually loop it, so you hold it, time it. Oh, maybe I'm holding it too long. Bop, bop, bop. Something like that, maybe? It actually looks mad strict to get this link, not gonna lie. But that's how I love my combos, man. You guys see the vision, though? Oh, I think I got it. Oh, my. The down range gives a sweep. And I also love how you can combo into his EX grab after, or his heavy grab. As you can see, if I do my auto combo holding back, it doesn't combo because it's too slow. Unless if I add Conquerors right before it, which lets me awaken. Right after I awaken, there's strict timing where you can Conquerors again. And then you can go into your ultimate. Oh, I got the timing. Oh my god, how many tries did that take, bro? I don't even know. But that's pretty sick, bro. Not gonna lie. And this shit look clean, bro. Tekken, this was done like way back in the day, right? So, shit. Now, what I really like about Whitebeard though is that when he's in his ability, all his moves like drastically change a lot. Like that one is with his dumb fruit activated. That one is the normal one. And you can visually tell a difference between all of his attacks, right? And obviously, that looks crazy. Obviously, he can do a lot with Conquerors. And bro, his animations just look gorgeous. Like, what is this, bro? I really like his auto combo holding down because of how he brings him back up. And then you can Conquerors twice to get that grab link at the end. And that's what he's actually kind of known for. So like you would do something, Unity tag into him, or Unity chain, and then you would get that grab ender to add on bear damage, as you can see. And you have supports to make it like meterless. A really hard one is having 3 Conqueror timings. So one to bring them down, one here, and then one to keep them in the combo again, knocking them up. Bam! What the? There's this really cool version by doing a timed Conquerors into the down one where you can connect. Woo! And that's done with a down range attack, and it has a follow-up as well. I think awakening for him and then comboing to the ultimate in the same combo is a bit harder. Or maybe my timing just aren't too good. Or maybe there's a better route to try and experiment that route. But I don't know. When you are in Awakening though, and then you go for that triple Conquerors route, then you can go into your ultimate while he's falling down. Nah, this combo looks sick. That shit movie. Oh, catching him right when he falls. It should lead to a TOD. The damage is crazy. Oh my. Look at the gorgeous animations. Alright, next we got Boa, one of my favorite warlords in the show. Her range attack is really slow, so it makes it really hard to combo. After like 4 of her regular auto combo string, go into it, and then you can call that out, the Conqueror's Haki out to combo it. Here's an alternate route of this, and you can also land these as kind of like loops. So here's an example of what I mean by loops. You need really big delays right at the end so you can go into the next one. But she probably has the coolest Awakening to ultimate combo in the entire game. You want to do the down ranged attack into her third special. Then you walk up Conquerors, you time that. The arrows are going to be raining down on them while you awaken, still giving you time to go into her ultimate. You can also add her first special, the Pistol Kiss, in between, and then Conquerors at the end again with delayed timings, but that gets a bit difficult, so I'm not going to lie. But this is so saucy. Now we got Doflamingo, one of my favorite characters in the entire franchise, and I think he has one of the most combos in the game. The first unique thing about him is that he has this marionette thing. If you input the same input again, you get these pistols. If you input the attack input, then his teammate comes to actually hit him. So if I'm close, I can do one time. Can I do it again? I can do it again. And then maybe add Conquerors. I don't know. You can also combine this together with his overheat for a nice little combo ender. But he can loop these overheat strings, holding block, doing a side or forward step, and then you do the Haki into the overheat again. And I feel like you can loop these for a really long time as long as you have Conqueror's Haki. I'm not sure on the timing. I feel like it's after you do the overheat, you know what I mean? If you hold down during the auto combo, you can juggle them up. Then you can step forward into the overheat stuff. And you can set up like an overheat staircase type thing if you get the delay timings right. And then you dash up, do another one. Woo, that's smoothie actually. Nah, bro, he has too much going on, bro. What the hell? And then you have this too? What is this, bro? What is this? Oh, his combos are actually really hard, not gonna lie. One of the harder ones in the entire video. If we get the timings right, we can set up this ultimate solo awaken, solo ultimate route, you know, the vibes, have to end it off. But I feel like Doflamingo and the FGC will be kind of sick. The puppeteering, the marionettes, the zoning, everything. Let me know what y'all thought down below of this little video. And if y'all would be excited to see a One Piece FighterZ type video game, I feel like that would be movie. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and maybe we'll be back to more Burning Blood if this video does well. I don't know.